Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawn on top left side as the yellow deli summon, we have Valdemar, who's immediately going for a bit of wood. Spawn on top left side as the magenta Mongols with Kiljardi. Does find a sheep there, collecting a bit of wood, so maybe eyeing for an early pasture or barracks. One of the two. I doubt he's going to go for a dock. Shoreline fish is not really worth fishing. Let's find some good number of sheep here. We do now have the efficient production and wheelbarrow, of course, queued on up. I am curious how the Mongol build order is going to be. Let's fast forward a little bit. Barracks. So he's going to eye for some spearmen. Let's see. There's the gold mine in a very safe location. Of course, this berry is also even superior to deer at the moment as well, with a 30% collection rate, as well as increased capacity on them. The number of sheep has been sent on home. How's the Khan doing finding some sheep? Where is the Khan? There's the Khan. Does have a decent amount of sheep in tow. 7. There'll soon be 8 and 9. Spearmen making way 4. They will not make the way to the gold mine. Right now, I think the spearmen are going in a little bit blind. Tower victory now being pulled on the field. Does redeploy the barracks on the far side. Again, another ×2 spearmen there. Did spend a bit of wood, I think I just saw. Oh, it must have been an outpost right there. There we go. He's going to deny the berries with the outpost there. While the berries do have a faster collection rate than the sheep exist. And they're filled with delicious meat and wool. Oh, they're not filled with wool. They are covered in wool. The Mongol players almost has enough gold to age on up, as well as food. Right now we just see 4 spearmen. The silver tree now been pulling field. That's not a bad map for trade. And when it comes to a pathing, it does have a small little tree deposit there to help escort them through. It may be here, so his trade path seems actually relatively clear. So they may go onto the front side of the large tree deposits. It actually does pose a little bit of a problem there. Mill receiving some damage, going for wheelbarrow, and then survival techniques. We won't see. This is a possible map where you can get out professional scouts. After all, there's a bunch of small 3-deposit deer deposits in the center of the map, so going for professional scouts could be a possibility before survival techniques. He does go ahead and may have a second mill on the field. Maybe not. Yeah, he does actually place the horticulture in front of the survival techniques. He does actually go for forestry before. Double broad axe. It does research faster, looks like. By a very small amount. We do now have some Ghazi Raiders now be pulling field, which should offer a little bit more potency against Keshiks, which you'll likely fight against. This one does have, of course, Spearmen on the field. Howdy. They'll, of course, take more arrows, more villagers. Ghazi Raider number 1 now ploy down the field, and a little bit idle. Let's see where he's going. Near a boar, looks like. He does get an archer range of the field, going for times archers. We won't see Keshiks anytime soon, looks like. He does not have the hardened spearman research being queued up either. I should go for that. The Khan will spot the Ghazi Raider. Good spotting there. Firing 1 damage arrows against it as well. Slowly but surely, the Khan, she will get the kill there. Got a couple archers there and spearmen. More archers there, hardened spearmen on the way. Regular spearmen will be adequate enough to deal with single Ghazi Raiders. They mostly get bonus damage, as well as a little bit of health and damage with their hardened upgrade. But the bonus damage goes from, what was it, 17 to 20? Arrow slit not being researched, probably by the outpost next to the berries. Does get stabbed there. The Khan is classified as range, so the Ghazi Raider will get bonus damage against range. Huh. Wait, I thought the Ghazi Raiders didn't have bonus damage for siege. That must have been a recent balance change I'm not aware of. Either way, the Ghazi Raiders do take a bit of damage there. Archers not pushing forward. We've got a good number of Mongolian archers. 8 with 1 on the way. 7 spearmen can be available to escort them, but just 2 in this region. We've got 4, of course, in that outpost. Decent damage there. No blacksmith research on the way. Plus 1 range armor on the way for the Delhi Sultanate. Very useful against the archers. A couple of Delhi some archers now pulling the field as well. Good number of them now. More spearmen and more archers being pulled on the field. Couple more Ghazi Raiders as well. Mongol players now going for wheelbarrow. Does have his level 1 wood upgrade. We know the Delhi Sultanate has at least forestry research. Going for his own double broad axe now. Couple archer hits there. Does pick out one of the Ghazi Raiders, and there goes the combat sprint, the whistling arrow sprint for 5 seconds. Without the not whistling arrow, that's the name of the upgrade. Maneuver arrow. Without the whistling arrow upgrade, I think speed is better than attack speed. More flexible. But once the whistling arrow research comes along, the attack speed arrow, in my opinion, is generally better, because 10 seconds of whistling arrow or of the arrows is very powerful, and of course 12 seconds for the improved one is very nice. 5 seconds not a lot. 12 seconds is a very long time, in which most conflicts probably get decided within the first 12 seconds. So one reason I always say Mongol players need to go for the whistling arrow upgrade more often than they generally just don't get it. They should get it. May not need to get the improved one, but the basic one, getting 10 seconds of the arrows is very, very powerful. We now have a Keshik on the field, a single Keshik, and there's no... Can't be focused on by the Ghazi Raiders. They, of course, have a little bit of bonus damage for heavy. They're not too particularly great. Keshiks still beat 1v1, but they can still be ganged up. Additionally, Keshiks do cost 200, while the Ghazi Raiders just cost 140. The +2 damage against heavy is more of a soft counter than the hard counter. First, I always think the damage versus heavy is better versus the man-at-arms that some civilizations deploy out rather than the heavy cav. Some of the Ghazi Raiders have taken quite a bit of damage there. He could fall back to a Scholar, which he's no longer existing right there, and get healed on up. Because none of these guys are wounded. Even though live's always nice, the archer does get in formation, which is a bad idea. The archer should be left behind, so the rest of the formation can just run ahead. Does recruit more forces, but gotta be very careful. Those, like I said before, and those Ghazi Raiders are very wounded. And the Khan does go down. The arrow is probably off cooldown. More catches being pulled on out. Has 4 on the field, or 5th one on the way. Good spear brace there. Does take a couple of the Ghazi Raiders. Good pick there. Keshiks find an opportunity to engage the archers. And now the Mongol archers engaging the archers. Very nice. The couple spear in the mix there do get cleaned on up. I think those 4 spears are still ones in that outpost. I should take a look at the outpost. I know these Ghazi Raiders are severely wounded. These archers can pick them off. This is actually probably best not to pursue these archers. And maybe it's good, because the archers are getting hits as well. But now these guys are healthy. The remaining Gazi raiders are healthy, but not in high numbers, but nor is the Mongolian archers. Focusing on the scouts is probably a good idea. Scouts are not critical, but they are annoying to lose. Mongol archers still being pursued. Very nice. Got a pair of Keshiks here. This should be a quick deal with all of these Gazi raiders. Some of the Mongolian villagers starting going down. Does split damage across all the archers, not getting kills, but and we got traders now going down. I just realized something as well. There's a pile of berries there. This is actually a good spot for Yellow to actually expand to. We got also more berries here and there. Literally all the river berries spawn right here. This is actually a great spot for Yellow to expand to. That is a pile of food, because every single one of those berry deposits is basically a deer deposit for the Delhi Sultanate. In which that means they can get collected pretty quickly. Additionally, berries collection rate does scale with or should scale with the various food research. Does not apply to hunted meat, but berries are not hunted meat. Berries are not meat. Big surprise. Not Digimon, to say the least. Either way, that is with more food collection rate, well, plus 30% faster collection rate, as well as increased food capacity. That is a lot of food there for the Delhi Sultanate. So the Delhi Sultanate really should maybe one eye expanding out there. It is Delhi Sultanate, so he could get Village Fortress, build a keep up there, and there's his town center and defense. So maybe it would be a good Castle Age expansion. Assuming it goes for Compound Defender. You can always get Village Fortress with Gregor Keep, but that'll be a bit slower. Does not decapture the point, does not take out the scholar there. Gazi Raiders now pursuing the Kashyyyks. Try and escape on out, taking quite a bit of damage there. Up here, got trying to clear out that one Gazi Raider. This is too big of a response for us, and now the infantry is going to take forever to get them back. It may be worth just using whistling the movement arrow there to get them moving. Sacred Site of Victory and approaching for Yellow, which also will give them a decent amount of gold income. Mongol players now have berries. Mongols do struggle with food. And they don't get any benefits of collecting wild berries. Additionally, with no additional food upgrades, they're going to be picking up these things slowly. Kashyyyks there, and it does pick up the villagers. Does have 5 villagers there. Those 5 villagers will take forever to collect up all those berries, but means you don't have to relocate anytime soon. Maybe worth to bring up another 5 villagers there, plus a secondary outpost to get those berries collecting. Got 2 outposts here, slow torching it down. Kashyyyks, of course, do have health regen upon hit. Not many spearmen there for the Delhi Sultanate, so they quickly got picked off by the Mongolian archers. I mentioned that doesn't he back on off. Yellow's army is much bigger than the Mongols. He needs to leave behind archers now. The spearmen didn't solve for long enough. You could aggravate both the Khan as well, or if the archers. Those leave behind the archers. Kumba's Kuna Matata was not disturbed. Khan does go down. Got around the walls there. Does get a good charge attack there. Got a good number of catches in the region. And they do have access to a YAM network here, so they do have increased movement speed. Able to pretty much outrun the Gauss Raiders. They're actually still slightly slower. We got 2 outposts here with arrow slits. Got a good defense capability. He does have +1 range damage, which means they can punch a little bit harder those outposts. We got a decent number of pastures here. Range now, he does have 26 villagers on food, but how many are collecting up sheep? 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pastures I'm counting. So that is not enough pastures for those villagers. He does have one next to the ovo, which means I can support 4 villagers. But still, that's 19 villager support. I did see it building another pasture. Cash is getting some good health regen from torching down this palisade wall. Now got Whistling Arrow being researched. Not the improved Whistling Arrow, but just regular Whistling Arrow. Oh, and he finds a good number of villagers there trying to build up a gate. At least almost pretty close to aging up. Cash is going to connect. There's going to be a good number of villagers down. He does get the gate up and going. Does trap a good number of villagers as well. Ooh, this is a very, very large number of villagers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 villagers down there. That was 8, maybe 9. Maybe all villagers he's killed this game right there. Yellow, of course, has killed off some traders. Compound Defender not being researched. And does break his way out of there. Does find a couple of those other villagers. That engagement may have let the Mongolian player get really back in the game. He's been behind for most of this game. Did have higher kill counts or kill value. But overall, he's been maintaining a smaller army. But now it feels like the Mongols in a solid position. It just feels like the Deadly Storm has been in a stronger position the entire game. He has maintained the sacred sites for quite some time, getting some excellent gold income. In fact, he's getting 375 gold per minute, all for free. And he will go ahead and get siege engineers. This outpost is still alive. The garrison denied these berries. That could quickly be torched down. Might as well just torch it down now. They pose no threat to this army. Does find this villager. Gets impaled through the wall. Do we have textiles? No, we do not. At least some of those textiles do reach the same speed as other civilizations' textiles. So it's more a matter of just choice of going for it. Does get some good torch damage there, but unable to get a set of blaze. Does use the movement arrow there. He does have whistling arrows, but this is 10 seconds of extra movement speed. So he's able to do this hit and run very successfully. Though, getting hit by the infrastructure, preventing moving around things, all that infrastructure. We do now have the veteran Ghazi rider being researched, among other research. Step bird out not being researched is the gold landmark for the Mongol player. He'll get plus 50% gold drop off with his villagers at that location. He has 4 traders in the field. Might as well squeeze out a 5th one just to get level 1 Silk Road. You may want to get out a garrison of spearmen here as well. Send in place some of this outlying infrastructure, which will give him a bit of raid bounty. He does not have any of the raid bounty research. This raid bounty is a bit of a trap. You need to torch 7 buildings in order to recover your costs for raid bounty, which is actually not that easy. It may be easier in the later game, but not in the early or mid game. And the raid bounty improved is actually better than regular raid bounty. Still requires 7 buildings to torch down in order to get a profit. But at least you can convert stone into other resources with this. Does find another trader there. He's been mass-producing traders. We've now got the veteran spearman and veteran archer. Steppered out has redeployed over here. Let's get the veteran Keshik research, and now since the Deadly Sultanate is taking time to get his veteran research because it's Deadly Sultanate, the Mongol player does have a timing window to do mass damage. Plus with the 6th sight there, does use defense arrow there, getting all of his army +2/+2 armor for 10 seconds. He's going to take out those spearmen quickly, leaving this archer army very exposed. This gate is gone, so you can quickly take that. Capture that. Spearmen just stockpile there. Let the Keshiks engage this army. Man, arms quick goes on down there. He does have one crossbow on the field. He needs more spearmen. The Deadly Sultanate composition is not good. He does keep pursuing. He has a timing window. At this point in time, hardened spearmen are not on the hardened spearmen on the field, not veteran spearmen, which makes a big difference. Ragnar gets some damage there. He has a good number of archers to help focus down those handful of hardened spearmen. Only one hardened spearman's on the map. He's up the Magano. The Gen's starting to break through, getting some good damage there onto the archers. Closing on the archers. Over here, just a bit of breakthrough. He captured the sacred site. With 1 minute 46 remaining. His archers are slowly whittling down the Keshiks, but they've done their damage. No crossbows on the field, going for more spearmen. He's out of all resources. And the Mongol player has done a good job at killing his opponent's villagers. Did a great job with that. He has no stone in stockpile, not even a single pebble. So he can't pull out keeps and use as replacement town centers. As I still stand by the fact that this is, look at all that gold right there as well. I just realized something. That's a massive pile of food and gold. This is if the Deadly Sultanate would be able to secure the area with like a couple keeps, he will be drowning in both gold and food. Of course, he had acquired Castle Witch, which he has now finally reached, but it's too late for that. He has less than half of villagers, and he does back of the game now. This is Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.